With real estate still mired in a buyer's market, you'd expect this fixer-upper to be a tough sell. It needs a new roof, the kitchen needs updating, the entrance needs work. And on top of all that, listen to one of the main selling points.
It is quite a mountainous area, and there is a lot of snow in winter.
Giacomo Chapana owns a share of this property.
Lots of people come and admire the beauty of this place. We are at about 1,100 meters inside the National Park of Gran Sasso.
1,100 meters means it's about 2/3 of a mile high, and the only way to get here is up a long dirt track. The asking price?
We are talking around 500,000, 600,000 euro.
That's $800,000, give or take. But what makes this listing unique is that it's not just a house, not even a grand villa. It's an entire medieval town. The buyer gets his very own dot on Italy's map, the village of Valle Piola. Altogether, 11 stone buildings, or ruins, depending on your point of view, 9 houses, a shepherd's shelter, and this church that dates back to the 13th century, all nestled in the lush mountains of Italy's region called Abruzzo, not far from Rome. Valle Piola has no actual inhabitants anymore, but still, it does have a mayor, named Daniele Palumbi.
I am the mayor, because the village falls under Torrescella Sacura, of which I am the mayor. The local town council obviously supports this very worthwhile move, because the place has been uninhabited for 40 years.
The town council owns one building in Valle Piola, and it's not part of the listing, but Mayor Palumbi says any buyer is welcome to lease it as long as the buyer brings in enough cash to fix up the rest of the place.
The remodeled building belongs to the council. It is intended to be a sort of bed and breakfast, but as the rest is in ruins still, this has not really taken off. For sure, we cannot invest in bringing this area back to life. So, if there are people living abroad who have the financial capacity to invest here, then please do so. Invest here. It is a beautiful village, and life here is good.
And life is quiet here, that's for sure. But it wasn't always like this. Rosina Ferranta and her husband Settimo Cornacchi, they grew up in Valle Piola.
In my family, there were 11 kids. In his, there were 13 children.
There were about 17 families. It was so full of young people that when they went out in the evenings, I could never sleep. They were always fooling around and joking. The church with the chapel, we got married there, was so young a priest.
It was so beautiful. Mamma mia! We got married in Valle Piola. We went to the priest carrying the traditional basket of fruit on the head, and he married us.
Like most people in these remote hills of Italy, the Cornacchis made their living raising livestock.
We worked the fields. We had cows, sheep. We were always working.
We were always out, always working.
17 families. But now they are all gone. They went to villages near here, or even further away, far from Italy. We lived there for more than 40 years, and it's another 40 that we have been away. I'm 83, no, 84.
Oh, we used to be so happy there. We didn't have enough money to remain there.
So, if someone decides that Valle Piola is worth a little TLC, plus 800 grand and a few bucks for repairs, the Cornacchis would be grateful. They'd love to see this place come alive again.
Oh yes, if someone can work and fix all the buildings there, that would be great.
If they'll come.
Who knows? It could be. Come to Valle Piola, Americani.
And everybody else in the human race.
If you've got it, watch it. If you don't, call your TV provider to get HDNet today.